This is probably not going to be the best video game room tour that you've ever seen. This will probably be the worst one that you've ever seen, probably, setup wise. I'd imagine so. But I'm going to show off my game room tour, and so here we go. I've been watching some YouTube videos, of course, always doing that. But there's my Narnia set I had in that video. I keep some of my TV shows in here, like let's see. It's kind of hard to get to right now, but I got, as you see right there, Stranger Things Season 2. I got the physical release on Blu-ray. I did that in an unboxing video. I got my PlayStation VR wires in there, my PlayStation VR headset. You can see it right there. Got my Sonic. That's my stack of VHS tapes that I use for my VR setup. My PlayStation VR. Not my PlayStation VR, but it is the PlaySVR. It is the PlayStation VR power console, the PS4. This covered up is my Xbox One. It's kind of fuzzy, isn't it? Let me see if I can put some extra light on here. That helps out a little bit, not much. But that's my Xbox One right there. Maybe I can get some more light. This is terrible. It's a little bit better. Okay, that is a lot better actually. That's my Xbox One right there. Every time I'm not using it, I'll cover it up. Keep the dust off of it the best I can. Now for my PS4, when I'm not using it, I use a pillow case and I just cover it up. But I'm using it for the moment, watching YouTube videos, and I just turned my Xbox One home by accident. Did not mean to do that. Turn it off. And here is my 3DS and DS games, and also some Wii games as well. So there's Resident Evil for the Wii. Some of my boxed Wii games. My Wii Fit. Not my Wii Fit, but my Zumba. Of course, I play that all the time. I really do. Not. Ain't nobody got time for that, sorry. There's my Pokemon 3DS games and my Zelda A Link Between Worlds game. And then down right here in these bags, I have my loose DS cartridges and my loose Game Boy Advance SP cartridges. And I think I may have something else in there that's loose as well. It might be my Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. Here as my Hobbit, This Legend of Smaug behind the scenes on Blu-ray. I need to put that back in its case. Advertisement for Nintendo Labo. Some PlayStation 4 games. Shadow of the Tomb Raider reboot. Sequels. My Wii U games. Bayonetta. Resident Evil. Epic Mickey 2. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. The NES Remix. My Nintendo Land back there. Finally got a complete copy. And the most hated Star Fox game ever. Star Fox Zero. Skylanders, Disney Infinity. Up here, I got my PlayStation 4 game. That's all that's in there. That's just notes that I take for TV shows and stuff on Netflix whenever I get that. And here would be my original PlayStation games. This is my Xbox One headset. My Game Boy Advance SP is in here, and maybe Game Boy Advance case, but it's a Game Boy Advance SP, and my DS Lite is also in there. And why not to even prove it? Why might as well. That's my DS Lite right there. And then back behind here, inside the case, is my Game Boy Advance SP. And of course the chargers and stuff like that. Put that back. And here is the rest of my Wii games. And there, charger for my 3DS. This is my package of screwdrivers I use to open up my cartridge-based games and to clean them with the erasers and stuff like that. See, some more of my Wii games. And up in here is boxed Game Boy Advance SP games, or just Game Boy Advance games. That's what I meant to say. GameCube games, my Resident Evils, my Prince of Persia: Warrior Within, my God of War 1 and 2 on PS2, and those are my PlayStation VR titles that I have. Farpoint, I need to get back to streaming Farpoint. And I think back up in here is my PlayStation Vita. Yep, there's my PS Vita. I play it every once in a while. Not too often, really. And it's not because people hate on it. I just don't really play on it all that much. Okay. Up in here is my Nintendo Switch dock. I have it covered in a shirt. My Xbox One Elite controller, which I just dropped it. Why not? And then my Nintendo Switch charging grip. That's the one that you charge. Got the place right there that you charge it. Plus, this one's made out of better plastic, in my opinion. Yeah, this is my Nintendo Switch power cable. Y'all already know what the dock looks like. I don't want to uncover that, really. Okay. And then in this drawer is my free Walmart magazines and some notes I'm trying to keep up with. Those are my free Walmart magazines, and some of the other ones as well that I showed off in the video. Up here is my Super Nintendo and NES games are down there. You can probably kind of see one right there. That's what's in there. A box for my PlayStation VR and Farpoint aim controller bundle. You can see part of the aim controller on the box. That's the rest of the PlayStation VR box. Some of my posters: Once Upon a Time, Supernatural. Of course, gotta have Game of Thrones, and who I have a poster of is Khaleesi, of course, as she was called early on in the show, and that's what I call her, is Khaleesi. So there you go. My Super Mario cereal is where I keep my remotes at, because my other remote for my television is right there, and I put it up in there at night. There's my Pikachu. So going back into here is my PlayStation 3 games. My Xbox 360 games are right there. My PlayStation 2, my one PSP game, and then my Dreamcast game, a loose PlayStation 2 game, and my PS Vita collection so far. And this one is some GameCube games and rest of my PS2 games down there. See some of them right there. The next drawer, if I can get it open. I don't know if I can or not. Down there is my GameCube games. Close it with my foot. Not really. Down here is my Xbox One collection. It was very, very small. And those are my original Xbox games, because right there is Jade Empire. That's my Star Wars storybook pillow. I had one of my videos. My one Zelda shirt that I own. That's my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild poster that I got the day that the Nintendo Switch launched, along with the game. And in this drawer I have my Walking Dead comics. And in here I got my Zelda Hyrule Historia book. It's kind of be hard to see it in the video, but that's it. And some of my video game guidebooks. Just a bunch of mess in there. Ain't really nothing. Now I'll go. I got shirts hanging up, something like that. I don't know if you've been wondering or not, but probably not wondering too much. This is a costume that I made to play as John Constantine on Halloween sometimes, because that's the gun that he holds that I made out of paper towels and toilet paper rolls and tape and spray paint and permanent marker. Kind of see it a little bit better right there. It's the cross gun, shotgun, whatever you want to call it. You can kind of see the cross right there. That's my books. Behind here is my Pokemon, I guess you can say plushies, as people call them. I use them in my videos a couple times or so. Over here is but just a bunch of mess. Cords for it's a PlayStation 2 controller right there. I think this is VHS tapes, and I believe down there is also VHS tapes down there. Stack of clothes I gotta put up. Lighting is not too good right here, but here are my Nintendo Switch. Let me see if I can get some lighting here. There we go, some lighting. It's my Nintendo Switch games, along with a box of pens, my 3DS, my old cell phone, my Nintendo Switch carrying case, my Pokemon Let's Go box, my Nintendo Switch box, some pens and some movies, and this is the charging grip for the Nintendo Switch controller. And on to my closet. Like I said, this is not going to be a really good, amazing. I don't think I even said amazing. I think this is probably the worst game room tour that you've ever seen. Doing it my best I can. Those are my consoles up there. My Wii U up at the top. My Xbox 360. That purple box right there, I think it held my PS Vita. That bag thing, I think, is for the NES. It's an NES pad. It's the Disney Infinity 3.0 bundle starter. Skylander starter right there. PlayStation 3. My at the very, very top is Skylander's Imaginator for Switch. The box below it is our original PlayStation. Below that is PS2 and the PS3, of course. Original Xbox, as you can see, is written on the box. I got two original Xboxes in there. A PS4 box. The one that's covered in the shirt is the Xbox One Elite box. At the very top is the box that holds my Super Nintendo. In that corner is just I think there's some stuff in those boxes. I don't remember exactly what it is. I can't remember. Hey, Katrina. What you doing, Katrina? Hey, Katrina. What you doing? That's my Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock guitar controller bundle. That's what you want to call it. My Nintendo NES is in there. That box right here is my GameCubes. I got 2 GameCube consoles and the wires and stuff. That's my Wii right there. I have 2 Wiis, because that's one that came inside of a GameStop box. And that is my Sega Genesis right there. See, Sega Genesis. But I got to replace this Wii right here in the GameStop box because the Wii kind of is falling apart. And those are my jackets. That was in my favorite jackets that I own video. Some of my clothes. Wow, very fascinating stuff, I tell you. It's a drawing that I did in school. That's pretty much almost it. I can go ahead and turn this light off in the closet. Hey, Katrina. What you doing, Katrina? And, I think I can probably soon end this video. Like I said, this is not going to be the best video game tour that you've ever seen. It's probably going to be the worst. But this is my video game room tour. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also, share it with friends if you don't mind. And also, please comment. Ask me a question or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. And if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you'll be notified when I go live or upload another video. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye. Katrina, you just want to be in the video, don't you? Yeah, you want to be in the video? You want to be in the video? Yeah, you do, don't you? Okay.